Okay, hello Minecrafters, and welcome to a second episode of Gut Muncher Plays Minecraft. And let's get started. Today I want to build a farm separate from where my base is. Eventually we're going to build a tower where my base is. So you need to load in. It's on hard mode. Everything's good. Let's go. Surface initializing. Alright, it's still night here. And as I said before, we're going to build a farm over there. I started working on it. I hired Creepers and Sons destruction and obliteration team, and they came in and they sank some seawalls there for us to down to the bedrock. And so it's going to be real solid construction. To get started, the first thing I think we're going to need to do is get some dirt, which I'd already done. And we're also going to need some pistons and redstone and whatnot. But the first thing we're going to start off with is some pistons and some repeaters. So let's see. I think I need iron for pistons, don't I? And wood. And I already have some wood. And let's see what else we need. Pistons. Redstone, iron, and wood. Oh, I'm going to need much more. Let's grab some. And here's all the redstone type things that you've got. You know, we've got levers, and there nicely shows you the recipe, which you would need if you were doing this on the PC. Repeaters, we're going to need some regular stone, clear stone for repeaters, aren't we? So let's get some redstone, some clear stone cooking, and by the time we come back, we should be able to make the repeaters, but we have to have the pistons first. So let's get going, make some pistons, and I think I need, let's start with 8. No, I need, I'm going to need 16. And then I don't just need pistons though, I need sticky pistons. And yesterday when I showed you my slime area, here are some of the slime balls that I've collected using my enchanted sword, looting sword. I highly recommend getting a looting sword. And as I said, it's well known, but what you need to do is, you know, you save, try to enchant it. If you don't get what you want, go back and do it again. Quit, you know, exit without saving and then go back and do it again. Okay, so we've got some stone cooking. That's going to take a little while. I've got dirt. What I don't, oh, you know what I don't have is a shovel, I don't think. I have one shovel. Let's go ahead and make another shovel. And once I get past the initial part of a game and I start to get a lot of iron or enough iron, I don't do stone tools anymore. I just switch to iron tools. It's so much faster, and they really pay for themselves. Let's get over here. Now here's our farming area. Oh, I have a nice zombie here to attack. Hello, zombie. Ooh, and a skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Ah, look at all those arrows that I just... My bow is actually enchanted with infinite. My bow is actually enchanted with infinite. Which means that I don't really need to pick up all the arrows right now. But I just do anyway because I do have people that join my game. They don't have enchanted tools yet. And so then I've got them. And it's always better to have something and not want it, right? So here's how you delete the water. We're just going to fill this in quickly with dirt. And this is how you make stuff out in the middle of a swamp. I remember when I was a kid, they had a TV show on, they had the Wide World of Disney on Sunday nights. I remember they had a TV show about a guy, and I think it was in the Revolutionary War, who was living in a swamp and fighting the British. And I believe it was Leslie Nielsen, and everybody should know Leslie Nielsen. He did all the airplane movies and the Naked Gun movies. He was a really funny guy. I might be wrong about that, but I'll check on it later. But I think it was called The Swamp Fox. And somebody told me that was actually the basis for the movie The Patriot. It was done a few years ago, which was a Mel Gibson movie. And it's a good movie. But apparently when they looked up the real guy that it was really based on, he was not a nice guy at all. And so they bowdlerized it a lot. Disney bowdlerized it a lot to make it palatable. And they had to do the same thing for the Mel Gibson movie, even though obviously it was a much more realistic movie. Okay, now what I've done here is I'm going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of dirt. 4 rows of dirt by 8. This will be water here. In this, this will be a channel of water here going that way. And this one also. And then here we'll have our pistons. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I've got all my dirt back. 1, 2, 7, 8, again. 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm kind of going on an assumption here that everybody has used pistons or knows what they are. Basically, a piston allows you, a piston when it's powered by redstone, and I don't have, can I just make those? Okay, when you power a piston with a redstone torch, it pops up. And since this is a sticky piston, if there's a block attached to it, when you take the power away, it will pull the block back down. Now, if this was a regular piston, non-sticky type, it would actually leave many of the blocks up. The only ones that would, for instance, here, let me show you, just like this. And so you can place a block in the air. Well, the piston would push the block up in the air, and then it would just stay there. But since it's sticky, when it hits that block, it will pull the block back down. So it'll push a block up, it'll pull it back down. If you use regular pistons to block things off, let's say, you can use blocks on top of the regular pistons that are non-sticky type. You can use sand or you can use gravel, because gravel and sand will just fall. Okay? And so the regular piston, the non-sticky type piston, will drop, and then the gravel will fall with it. And I've actually done that in the past. I did that down in my spawner that I showed you yesterday. And let's see. Alright. So now I have to make a decision, because the dirt, when I get done here, the dirt's going to be at this level. And where am I going to get the power to? Trigger this with a lever. So that's a decision I'm going to have to make. And I think I'll just go ahead and we'll just make this. I hope I'm not breaking any union rules here, since the Creeper Company isn't here to do this for me. I certainly don't want to get on the wrong side of the Creeper Union. But we'll go ahead and we'll make sort of a platform here. Oops. A little symmetrical. I've noticed in watching all the videos that I enjoy online, a lot of the Minecraft people tend to be pretty symmetrically minded, shall we say. Everything, they like to have everything. Certainly appreciate that myself as well. I'm not like OCD or anything, but it's nice when things line up, isn't it? So let's see, we need repeaters now. We'll need torches, and I can make those obviously now, I know. I really should make stairs, or I'm going to make a little walkway. And we'll go ahead and go down. Our stone's done. Oops. Yes, stone. So now I need a crap load of 16 torches, and I'm going to need 16 repeaters. Repeat. Oh dear, I need more. Well, we'll just, for demonstration purposes, also might use some of that mossy stone there. Okay, well, I have, let's see, I have 8 of these. That's enough to get, actually, that might be enough. No, because of timing purposes. What you can do, and I'll go show you while this is going on. I'll just do half of this online here, because I don't want to. The last video, it seemed to me when I was making it that I only spent maybe 15, maybe a few more minutes than 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And when I got done, it was a 30-minute video, and nobody was more surprised than I was. So I've actually set a timer right now, and I've got 6 minutes to go to have a 20-minute video. I'm not really married to that, but actually I'm going to go down. Let's see, we actually need to go. And I meant to grab some more stone. Did I grab any more copper? Okay, so now these are normally going to be on. The pistons will normally be in the extended mode setting. And this creates our trench for our water. And you see we'll have 4 rows of dirt. These rows will not be on pistons. And then, let's see here. Well, I'll show you what you can do. What you can do, see, when you do redstone, if you do this, this is all going to short out, and you're not actually going to be able to do anything useful with that. It's just the way that it's made. It goes around in a circle apparently, and it never actually, it's a short circuit is what it's called. So anytime that you come up to some redstone like this, the first thing you need to do, in order to change the state of these torches, actually, we have to come at them from the side of the block that they're on, because that torch is actually powering this block here. So what we need to do is we have to come in at them in a straight line. So what you can do is this. And you see what that'll do is that will break this whatchamacallits, the repeaters act as a diode. And what that means is that repeaters are only going to send power that way. And you can see you can change the timing on it, but the power always goes this way. And if you were to put them down, if you put a repeater down this way, now they're back to back, that is never going to do anything. They have to go this way. But what's going to happen, see, if we power this, then pop. Now, since we powered these blocks here, that turns off the torches. It alters the state. And so now those pistons now have come down, because now they're not getting redstone power. If you take the power away, they go back up. It's going to be hard. I don't think you can see it here, but you'll see they're not really synchronized at all. And the reason they're not really synchronized at all is because some of them are getting power faster than others to change the state. Now, if you can see in the corner there now, if I do this now, pop, they all go down at the same time, pretty much. Whereas if you do it the other way, you'll see that you actually have two different speeds going. See, one's going a little bit slower. So they're just not in sync. It looks better if you do it with all repeaters. I think that's my point. It just makes things look better. I have more redstone? No, I do not. I need more redstone. I need back to the base. I also need more cobbles. Please remind me this time. There we go. Hello, soon to be X farm. Former farm. That should be enough. Let's see, what did we need? We needed 8 more repeaters. And what did I run out? Redstone. Torches. Places. I'm gonna need it. And the thing about levers, there's buttons and there's levers. Now, you can make a button and I'll show you. Buttons provide just a moment of power. Push the button, it turns the power on, and then it's all over. The power goes back to off. They're just momentary. Levers, however, provide continuous power. So let's see. We're going to want to Whoops. And that is when the water is going to hit all that redstone stuff, and redstone stuff washed. Now, where am I actually? Before I drown. We'll make this. Well, anyway. Okay, and now you see we have no water coming through. I think we're here. Okay, let's gather up all the stuff. And I wonder why. Suspect that clear stone, but and see the repeater is facing the way that I'm going. Power is going to go through it. Oh. Have to be at the bottom. I know you all didn't. That's my ears. Now those are going to go in a straight line, so now you will not get a short circuit. Those are our nice diodes. And the other thing repeaters do is repeaters actually send the signal farther. Because what you'll have happen is you can only go 15 blocks, I think, and then all right. And oh, the other thing, I don't think anything can spawn down here because of the redstone on the floor. But I don't like giving things someplace to spawn. And this will all be buried here. So I put utility lights in. Also, eventually, you know, something will happen, a creeper or something. Fix this up. So now I don't. this trench here is important because water in Minecraft, right? Everybody knows that. Okay. They're all down. Up. Then all we have to do some water. It's 1 deep here. If you take water out of a 1 deep area, you do not disturb this. Place water there, and I can make infinite water easily by having 2 source blocks of water with an empty block in between them that then fills up with water. Now I have all these water, and now it's not. They all fill in on this. 2, fill it, 1, 2. And now it's all nice and smooth, clear water. And that's it. We'll put the farm on top. When you throw the lever, pop, the water will go down to the middle here. Everything will be washed into the middle. I could actually drop the middle another level, I guess. And then when you push that, the water will go away. And we'll go to drop down. My plant. I'll have a ladder here. Ladder here. And that'll work. And excuse the noise in the background. It's a snow day here, and everybody's watching TV. So that'll ought to do it for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope you will throw a like on it, and let me know in comments if there's any constructive criticism, anything you think I could have done better. I'm always willing and able to change anything, everything in order to make it more clear. I'm actually going to put a walkway around this, and then I'll put a fence around it so that nothing can get in, except for spiders. And we could make it spider-proof, but it's probably not going to be a problem out here. So once again, thank you for watching. Please throw me a like if you liked it. And let's see. I can never do this right. There we go. And let's do a dance.